He's standing on the promises. And then in 14 he says, Adonai then changed his mind about the disaster that he had planned for his people. God changed his mind. I guess he could have. He can do anything he wants. Is that right? God can do anything he wants. He wants to change his mind. He changed his mind. He was pretty angry. But I guess he had empathy for Moses, because he raised Moses up and he made him as the leader for his people. He turned and went down from the mountain and with the 2 tablets, and then he came, and what did he see? Mishigas, craziness, and he was really ticked off big time. In 19 he says, but the moment Moshe got near the camp and he saw the calf and the dancing, his own anger blazed up. He threw down the tablets he had hold and shattered them at the base of the mountain. Seizing the calf they had made, he melted in the fire and ground it to powder, which he scattered on the water, and eventually made them to drink that water. How would you like to drink your own sin? That's basically what happened. He made them ingest that sin. And I believe somebody had taught this, and I believe it's true. You know, when they were in the wilderness and they needed water, and he struck the rock he was supposed to speak to, and out came water. And then there was other times, and that water was bitter. They called it maror. Maror is the bitterness that we eat during Passover. It's the bitter roots. And it was proven that that water contained the essence of milk and magnesia. Not only did he want to get them out of sin, he wanted to get sin out of them. So, by Moses making the people drink that water, he was telling them, hey, you are sinners, and I am going to make you drink your own sin. That's torment. That's not good. We have to move forward after we sin. We have to confess our sins one to another in 1 John. We have to confess our sins and then move forward. We can't carry the sin, as I said earlier. You can't let go of it. You cover it with blood and you're free. But he ground it, he made the people drink it, and then Moses said to Aaron, what did these people do to you to make you lead them into such a time and sin as this? I'm going to tell you what he did. He was disobedient. Like Adam. It's that woman. It was that woman that you gave me. Yeah, it was that woman that you gave me. It was the people you gave me. It wasn't my fault. So he was angry. The golden calf. God changed his mind, but he was angry. He broke the commandments. No idols. Substitute for obedience. Substitute for obedience. He wanted to please the people, and it's excuse for disobedience. So that's what he did. He made excuses. Anything that other than the truth is just an excuse, right? I mean, the truth is, simply is, if I say this is wood and you say no, it's not, it's made out of metal, well, the truth is it's made out of wood. You can say anything you want, it's made out of wood. What happened with Aaron and the people over there, he was disobedient, and as a result, his brother broke the tablets. He destroyed the calf. Aaron made all kinds of excuses. And then, let's look at 33. Wait. After the descendants in 30. The next day Moses said to the people, you have committed a terrible sin. Now I will go to Adonai. Maybe I will be able to atone for your sin. Once again, he's gone to God. How many times have we gone to God? More than 2 times, I can tell you for myself. I've gone and said, please forgive me for my sin. Then down in 33:1. See, there's so much meat in this thing. You guys got to read this for yourself. You can get 20 messages out of this for sure. Adonai said to Moses, leave you and the people you brought up from the land of Egypt and move on from here toward the land which I swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, I will give it to your descendants. I will send an angel ahead of you, and I will drive out the Canaanites, the Amorites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, the termites. And then you will go to a land flowing with milk and honey. But I myself will not go with you, because you are such a stiff-necked people, that I might destroy you on the way. When the people heard this bad news, they went into mourning, and no one wore any ornaments. And down in 33:11, Adonai spoke. He said he would speak to Moses face to face as a man speaks to his friends. Face to face. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Has anybody ever been in the presence of God? I know sometimes when we get into gatherings and the Spirit, the Ruach falls, you literally can't stand it. So some people, they do the carpet fall, they pass out, and that's okay. I mean, that's a whole doctrinal thing that I don't want to really get into. But some do that, some collapse, some just can't move. I've been in that place a few times myself. When the Spirit of God gets inside of us and we freely let go, it's wonderful. That's a cleansing that is unbelievable. When you hear God speaking to you and He says, be still and know that I am God. Shut up. Be still and know that I am God. Wow. It just brings me all goosebumps. Ooh, I love it. It's a pretty good story here, I don't know how much more I can deliver to you, but I got a lot of stuff here. He answered, set your mind at rest. My presence will go with you after all. Moses replied, if your presence does not go with us, don't make us go on from here. He said, we don't want to go without you. Please be with us. Have you ever been at that point and said, God, I don't want what you don't want from me. I only want what you want from me. And I want you to go first. I'll follow you. Don't follow me because I don't know the way. You know the way. Isn't that awesome? When you say, God, you know the way. In 17, Adonai said to Moses, I will do what you have asked me to do because you have found favor in my sight. Would you like to find a favor with God? He also says, I know you by name. If He knows all the hairs on the head, He surely knows our name. He was the one who allowed us to be born. He is the one who germinated the embryo and the sperm and made us into a living human being. How do we understand it? This guy says, God, we found out how life works. We can make it. We don't need you anymore. God said, that's wonderful. Tell me how you do it. He says, first, you get some earth. God says, hold it. Get your own earth. God created the earth, the heavens, and the seas, and all that is within them. And He created you. In 34:5, Adonai descended into clouds, stood with him there, and pronounced the name of Adonai. Adonai passed before him and proclaimed, Yud-Heh, Vav-Heh, Yud-Heh, Vav-Heh, Adonai is God. Merciful, compassionate, slow to anger, rich in grace and truth, showing grace to the 1,000th generation, forgiving offenses, crimes, and sin, and exonerating the guilty, but causing the negative effects of the parents' offenses to be experienced by their children and grandchildren, and even by the 3rd and 4th generation. Be good. Your great-grandchildren are not going to be good if you're not good. You are a stiff-necked people. Take us as your possession. He said, I'm